Welcome to Reading and Writing Between the Lines, a podcast series about communication skills in the workplace. I'm your host, John Witzman. Join me as I speak with industry professionals and Conestoga faculty and alumni to explore their journeys with reading and writing skills. Follow us as we talk about how communications learning has changed over the years, how these skills are used in a wide range of industries, and the future of workplace communications. Do you imagine a time in the future, and do your students imagine a time in the future where a person might, instead of going to a gym or instead of seeking out a personal trainer, go to ChatGPT and tell them their age and their and their other parameters and say, write me a workout plan? Is that something that could?
It's there, man.
It's there.
It's there. Yeah. You can I was just pulling up my phone right now, but I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole of pulling up ChatGPT. But you can ask it. Anyone listening right now can try this.
Right.
I am I'll just use my profile. Am I 37? I don't even know. 37, let's call it. I don't even know. I don't look at numbers.
No, we're at the age now where we're just ballparking it, I think.
Yeah, we ballpark that.
Yeah.
It's about how you feel. But I'm a 37-year-old male. I want to put on, muscle mass. I'm interested in barbell training. I have access to a gym. Here's my parameters, fill in the blanks, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Generate me a 3-month plan with some variety.
Yeah.
I can go 4 times a week. Boom. It'll go. It'll show you. It's right there. So, so why do personal trainers still work?
Right. So that's where I want to maybe end up is, what do you think you could say to people who are embarking on that career now? Maybe with, I'm curious to see if communication skills will be something that you draw on here. Like, what is it do you think that will allow a human, trained professional fitness trainer, what will allow them to compete with the maybe convenience of an AI tool?
Sure.
What would they bring to the package that probably an AI can't, and are communication skills part of that?
Yeah. 2 words: human connection.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have my own sort of small podcast that I run as well, and I've had some people come on and I ask them, like, what are some of the skills that a trainer needs to come through and to be successful? I even go right down the line. What do you want to see in an interview? During a practical demonstration, they said they need to be able to talk. They need to be able to connect with people. And if online training, if using an app to find your next workout plan, all that stuff was the be all and end all answer, I don't think we would have seen everyone shift back from what they had to do during the pandemic, which was pivot to online deliveries.
Right.
They wouldn't have pivoted back to, if that was working so well, right? But in all honesty, it didn't work well. It was a placeholder for what we were dealing with in the time. And you can't really, have you seen these, Lululemon just picked it up from whoever built the mirror?
No.
Lululemon mirror. So I don't know who, I'm sure you guys could look it up.
It's like an augmented reality mirror where it's like there's stats on the, wow.
Lululemon thought it was a great idea to buy up that company, and they did. So it's called a Lululemon Mirror, I think now. Wow. I'm sure, I don't know if you can pull it up or whatever, but, there's no video. Anyways, it's like a trainer that comes on the screen and you watch them and work out with them.
Right.
But it's like, you know what, like, I think there's a place for that.
Sure.
Like, if this room here was your space to work out in, you don't have any equipment and stuff, and you can throw a mirror on the screen, someone to guide you along, and you're really motivated by that, go for it.
Yep.
In all honesty, if you can accomplish your goals and do that, do it. It's awesome. But there's nothing that you can't really replace besides the human connection and having someone help you, guide you to being accountable and stay consistent, essentially.
And that marks the end of another episode of Reading and Writing Between the Lines, a podcast hosted by me, John Witzman, on behalf of the Communications Department and School of Interdisciplinary Studies at Conestoga College. You can find other episodes of this series on our YouTube channel, Reading and Writing Between the Lines. Stay tuned for more episodes. Thanks for listening.